Hey everybody, boy oh boy, I'm excited for today. You can see I'm in my truck. I'm not on my bike. That's because my bike developed some issues at the end of the last video that I need to get addressed. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to ride today. I hope. Weather looks a little sketch, but we'll see. I've got my jacket on. I've got my helmet and gloves over here in the passenger seat. And the reason why I'm so excited about today is Harley Davidson's demo day down in Wichita, Kansas at Twister City Harley Davidson. I'm hoping that weather holds and everything's going to stay copacetic and we get to ride some Harley Davidsons today. Well, here we are for round two, guys. I started off with this demo ride video last week and found out when I got there that it had been postponed until this weekend. And this weekend's weather is looking more sketchy than last weekend's weather. No matter where I am on the I-35 corridor, it's a 50% chance of rain. So it's going to be 50% chance of rain down there too. But we're going to go for the 50% positive that it's not going to rain, and we'll see how far we get. Anyways, just letting you know, we're back on the road again, and yeah, we'll see when we get to Twister City Harley Davidson, and we'll see what kind of bikes they got to ride. Until then, I'm going to shut you off, and I'll get back to you later. So here we are on the 2024 Road Glide. The one bike I want to ride, and hopefully I can get to ride the rest, but the weather's looking... Yeah, they're just saying we're all doing one group, nobody's getting another ride. We're under tornado warning. Everything is sketchy as hell, but here we are. So this looks like the only ride I'm going to get out of the three that I wanted. But this is the one I did want. Already I can tell you the throttle feels looser than on my Vulcan S. Brakes are, I mean, we just went a few feet, but brakes are responsive for sure. Clutch is heavy. Oh, but feel that torque. Holy smokes, that torque is awesome. And once you get going, that throttle response is there. Lean. Yeah. Yep, lean. Good lean too, better than I thought. So it's a super windy day. It'll be interesting to see how this responds. Does it feel heavy? It didn't feel heavy coming off the kickstand. Controls are a little weird compared to what I'm used to.
See, and I'm not used to these turn signals. Yeah, not used to the turn signals at all. Normally the turn signals would be here, but they got modes. So, and they didn't go over where the stuff is. I have no freaking idea. They're in a hurry. And I get it. So is it comfortable? What am I thinking right now? Okay, plenty of power getting on the highway, which you would expect. Is it comfortable? Oh yeah. Yeah, it's comfortable. For sure, comfortable. I could use a backrest, but that's just a personal preference. I don't need it. The seat feels good. The dash is crystal clear. I mean, crystal clear. Holy smokes. And I'm catching up to this dude hard. Rear brake, really nice, really tight. I don't feel a ton of buffeting. I keep hearing that there's more wind on this than the Street Glide, but I'm not feeling it. It definitely has a different throttle response than the Vaquero. So if I'm comparing it to the Vaquero, it's beefier, it's stronger. It just feels beefier in every way, right? Bigger engine, more power, more torque. Everything just feels bigger and tighter. But with that being said, for some reason, I feel like there's some weird slack in the throttle that I didn't feel in the Vaquero. I don't know that I understand that. It feels like the slack that I have in my Vulcan. And I wish I knew where the freaking turn signals were on this. It seems like such a basic thing. But I don't know. I mean, there's so many buttons and things that they don't go over. But it corners nice, it handles nice, it's well behaved in the turns. I mean, I can't complain that. Come on, go, go, go. Ah. Go. Well, you can get on this thing. And it's good. It's good. It's a good bike. I love that burp when I'm downshifting and I give it a quick throttle blip. That's kind of like what Harley's about, right? Now see those lights ahead of me? They've always been there on the earlier models. However, they were recessed. It wasn't until the 2024 line that they brought them out even with the saddlebags so that you could actually see them. And the lights weren't automatic on the earlier models. They were recessed and they had pockets for them, but they didn't put them in there. You had to kind of aftermarket that. Okay, I got rain coming off my helmet now. And there's sixth gear. Did not even hit sixth gear on the highway. Oh, these guys are blazing. But yeah, I think they're going to call it after this. Bummer. But man, I like this. I like this. Do I like it as much as the Vaquero? You know, I don't know. It's so hard to say because, you know, this is a group ride. I was fortunate enough to bring the Vaquero out for myself. But it handles okay. Wow. It's really a hard call for me to say if I would take this over the Vaquero. Just because I love the Vaquero's old school idea. I don't like their new paint schemes very much. I like the 2014 candy orange with flames because that matches the old school dash and gives you that full hot rod feeling. But this is modern. This is worth the money that you're going to pay for it, I think. Once you figure out all these controls, you got rider modes, you've got, you know, all the horsepower and torque you want for days and days, all the amenities. These little pockets down here are great for carrying things. This massive dash, which gives you all the information you could ever want, and you thumb through it with these controls by your thumbs. And once you learn it, it tells you everything you could ever want to know. And I think learning it is probably not as bad as it appears when you first see it. I could be wrong. Maybe it's a nightmare. But it feels good just standing here. It doesn't feel like it's going to flop over on me. It doesn't feel like it's going to do anything silly. I'm getting more used to the clutch. Oh man, that second gear jump. Holy crap. I'm sorry, my language is a little coarse right now. It's just so wild. So up to my front left, we got the Pan America. Interesting bike from Harley. A good bike, actually. Really good bike from what I understand. I could be wrong. But I'm last in line again. I like being last in line. I do. I feel a lot less pressure on me during these group ride events like this. The only guy behind me is on a Tri-Glide, it looks like. And yeah, that's the only guy, which is good. I'm glad I got somebody behind me because I still haven't figured out my turn signal situation. Typical Harley has turn signals on both sides. I don't know, is that it? That might, I see the arrow key and I think mode, right? I see mode, I don't know. I'll try it. Oh, it is it, okay. So Harley has turn signals. If you're going to turn left, it's on your left thumb. If you're going to turn right, it's on your right thumb. And it looks a lot different on earlier models than it does this. But I think they're self-canceling. Yes, they are. Well done. Well done. Second gear dropped it, took it almost to nothing. and it still just pulled on through just like it had good sense. You gotta love the torque on a Harley. You have to. You can just lumberjack everything. I gotta say, I do like the way this bike corners. It feels really good in the corners. I love the downshift. I love the sound. And I'm not even leaning that hard, but it just feels good. It feels so good. It doesn't feel like it's going to get out of sorts and out of shape on you. So over there is the MSF course for Harley. And that's it. I'll do a quick walk around on this. It is a pretty bike. It's got the black. It's got the redesigned front end, front headlight. Running the 117, that's why it felt so powerful. Way bigger than my bike, way bigger. But it's a good low sitting bike. There's the tail lights. These were recessed back here, now they're up here. It's a clean bike. It's a clean bike and it feels good. I like it. I like it. I'm not going to go home with one today, but I do like it. There's our leaders. There's all the crew waiting. I imagine we're going to find out if they're going to keep this up or not. So, real quick, I figure I'd show everybody what else we got. This is the Lowrider ST. One of the ones I was interested in just because I'm curious about it. This over here is the 2024 Street Glide. Slightly different than the Road Glide I just rode, that one there. The Street Glide is got the Batwing fairing. It is a big bike, but it's not unwieldy. Yeah, that's a Street Glide. Even for someone like me that oh, what do I want to say? Are we going straight up into the next ride? All right, well, I need to find me a, the hell did I sign up for the next one? It was either the ST or the Heritage. Well, he's already on the ST, so I guess I'll jump on the Heritage. And here's the Heritage. And it looks like we are continuing. We're just going on to the next bike. They shut it down? Okay. Well, I guess we're not going out. But still, this is the Heritage Softail. Absolutely love this bike. My favorite Harley so far. I rode one that was a 2014 model, and it was delightful. So yeah, and then this is one of their three-wheel models. This is a Tri-Glide. New 2024. They shut it down or didn't they? Did they shut it down or didn't they? I guess. chaos here at the dealership. Everyone's like, oh no. Anyways, I guess that's the end of the video now for sure. It's chaos at the dealership as people are just riding like willy-nilly now, even though they called it. A group of guys just got on and took off. I guess they're helping them put the bikes away. Well, alrighty then. It's been a good day, even though it was a short day, but yeah, probably a better idea for everyone's safety. I think Harley Davidson needs to bump this up a month or two when the weather stables out some. But yeah, had fun, and we'll catch you guys on the other side.